Good morning. My name is Nicole. Welcome to Sports Moves. This is your gentle stretch class. We'll also be doing a little balance, a little bit of core work on the floor. So you just want to make sure you have some space to move, a mat for when we do go down to the ground, and some water nearby. And that's all you're really going to need for today's workout. Happy Monday. Let's get started. All right, just standing up tall, feet firmly planted into your mat. Big inhale. Sweep the arms up. Exhale. Release all the tension away. Again, big inhale. And exhale. One more time. This time as you exhale, hinge forward, reaching towards your toes. Just take a deep breath at the bottom, staying there for a moment, hanging like a rag doll. And slowly roll all the way back up, big shoulder rolls at the top. Then we're gonna alternate lifting from our elbow. Big full circles, full range of motion through your shoulders. Or if you feel comfortable, you can extend your arm all the way out. Reverse. And relax the arms down by your side. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, drop those hands just to shoulder height, palms facing the floor. Small circles forward. Reverse. Palms towards the ceiling. Reverse. And relax those arms down by your side. Let's just take a shoulder squeeze, pulling the shoulders back down together. And release. Squeeze. And release. One more time. Squeeze. And release. Big inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Clasping the hands together at the top, lean to your right, keeping your bicep near your ears. All the way over to your left. And back up to your center. Rotate from your chest and shoulders, all the way through your core. The next time you come to your center, reverse. The next time you come to your center, relax those hands down by your side, hinge forward, reaching towards your toes. Take a deep breath at the bottom. Roll halfway up, one hand above each knee. Circles. One more in this direction. And then reverse. The next time you come to your center, stay there. Roll the rest of the way up, nice and tall, big shoulder rolls. And then bring your hands to your hips. We're gonna make big circles here. You can step your feet a little bit wider if you need to. You're just gonna press those hips out as far as you can. Right, back, left, forward. Big full circles, as far as you can go in each direction. The next time you come to your center, stay there. Reverse. Which way? Okay, here we go. Sorry. So your hips are going left, back, right, forward. And the next time you come up tall, stay there, take a breath, shake it out, walk those feet even wider. So you're standing in a wide stance. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching down toward the mat directly in front of you. Letting your head stay neutral with your spine. Flip your hands so your fingers are facing in toward you, and either walk or reach your hands as far in between your legs as you can. Walk your hands back to their neutral position and big roll up all the way to the top. Shoulder rolls at the top. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale to shoulder height. Palms facing the ground. Torso rotations. Keep those hips facing forward for the first few. While your core is warming up, and then as you feel ready, you can make it a little bigger by pivoting on your toes, following through with your hips. Big inhales and exhales. Letting those arms flow freely. One towards your shoulder, the other towards the small of your back. And slow it down. Bring it back to your center. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Bring your hands directly in front of you to the mat, then walk them over to your right side. Pulling your chest as close as you can in towards your thigh. Walk your hands all the way over to the left, pulling your chest as close as you can towards your left thigh. Head looks towards your knee. And release, bring it all the way up tall. We're gonna speed that up, dropping your chest right, center, left, and all the way around. You can keep your hands down by your side or let them rise over your head as you rise. Choose what's right for you. Just work with your breathing. Big inhales as you rise. Exhale as you fall. The next time you come up tall, stay there. If your hands are not already there, relax them down by your side. Take a few shoulder rolls. And then drop your chest back down to your left thigh, holding it there. See if you can get your chest a little closer to your thigh than you did the first time. And walk your hands all the way over to the right. Try to get a little deeper into that stretch. Relax, breathe. And roll all the way up to the top. We will speed it up in this direction, dropping your chest left, center, right, and all the way around. Choose those arms. They can stay by your side, or big inhale, sweep them over your head. Working with your breath. Inhale as you rise. Exhale as you fall. One more here. And the next time you come up tall, relax those hands down by your side if they're not already there. Big shoulder rolls. Keeping your feet wide, point your toes forward. We're going to bring all our weight into your right leg, lengthening out through the left. So bending through the right, lengthening through the left, pressing your hips back, keeping the weight in your hips and heels, hands above your knee for support. We're just going to take a quick beat here, and then we're going to all the way up and over. Just switching all the way to that left leg, lengthening through the right. Take a quick beat. Now we're going to start working with our breath. Big inhale up, exhale down on the right. Inhale all the way up, nice and tall. Exhale down on the left. Keep going. Try to sink a little bit lower every time. Getting a little deeper into that stretch. Keeping your booty back so that your bent knee does not come over your toes. We're going to do one more each side. Get as low as you can go. And relax, staying tall at the top. Just turn your toes so that they're facing away from your body. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, press your palms together at the top and lower down, pressing your knees out toward your toes. Take a deep breath here. Exhale all the way back up. We'll do that again. Big inhale. Exhale. As low as you can go. Big inhale. Exhale. 2 more like that. Seeing if you can get a little lower each time. Keeping your chest tall, pressing your knees out towards your toes. Last one. And relax at the top. Shake it out. Walk your feet in toward one another. We're going to do some balancing. So if you need to find a wall or a chair, a counter, anything to stay safe while we practice that balance, do that now. We're going to start with a single leg balance. So I'm going to load up we're going to do a tree pose. I'm going to load up my left leg first, bringing the sole of my right foot to the inside of my left leg. Level 1, keeping the toe down on the ground. Level 2, bringing it up to calf height. Level 3, over your knee, try not to put pressure directly on your knee. Then choose your arms, 1 or 2. Try to challenge yourself here. We're going to stay here for about 30 seconds, so make sure you're breathing. Suck your navel in, squeeze your glutes, keep your chin parallel to the ground. Try to look out at something that's not moving. That will help. Remember, you can use any combination of the arms and legs. I'm going to switch. You stay in what's right for you. I'm just going to remind you of the options. And relax. Shake it out. Take a breath. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Loading up your right leg. The sole of your left foot comes to the inside of that right leg. Stand up super tall, shoulders stacked directly over those hips, and then choose your level. Options on the legs are 1, 2, or 3. Options on the arms are 1 or 2. Any combination of the arms and legs. Doing great. Breathe, focus, strong cores. Just about 5 seconds to go. And relax. Shake it out. Take a breath. We're going to load up that left leg again. Lifting the right. This time we're going to bring it behind us. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see a little better. Option 1, the toes, oh, okay, try again. Option 1, keeping your knees together. That toe kick stands behind you. Option 2, lifting that toe off the ground. Option 3, reaching with the same side hand back for your foot. Bringing it as close to that bottom as you can. You want to keep your knees together. You can use your arms, 1 or 2. So choose your level. Option 1, 2, or 3. The other arms, 1, 2, or 3. Just about 5 seconds here, stay focused. And release, breathe. We're switching sides, same exact thing. Lifting the left leg this time, knees stay together, shoulders over your hips. Option 1, option 2, option 3. Arms 1 or 2. You're almost there. In 3, 2, 1. Relax. Shake it out. Take a deep breath. We've got one more. This time you're going to bring the leg out in front of you. So I'm going to load up that left leg, lifting the right. So this time that toe just stays on the ground. You just lengthen that right leg out in front of you. This is option 1. Option 2 is to bend the knee, pulling the toe off the ground. Option 3 is to extend that leg back out. Arms 1 or 2. Here's your option with the leg. Option 2, option 1. Second option with the arms. 1, 2, or 3. You're almost there. Take a deep breath. Focus. Finish strong in 3, 2, 1. Relax. Shake it out. Take a deep breath. You just got one more side here. Loading up your right leg, lifting the left. Here we go. Legs 1, 2, or 3. Arms 1 or 2. I'm going to show you, move through the options. You try to stay in the one that's right for you. Once you've figured it out, maybe don't look at me. I move around a lot. Try to focus on something that's not moving. Focus on your core. Focus on your breathing. In 3, 2, 1, relax. Shake it out. Big inhale. Exhale. If you want to grab a drink of water, now's a great time. We're going to come down to the mat in our seated position with your legs straight out in front of you. I'm going to move my camera and I'll see you down on the mat. All right, so we're seated down on the mat, legs straight out in front of you. Sitting up nice and tall. Big inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Exhale, hinge forward. Head looks towards your knees. You're reaching towards your toes. It's okay if you're not quite there. You might be at your shins, your ankles. You want to do whatever is right for you. And release, sitting up tall. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. Place it over your left leg. Give your right knee a hug, look over your right shoulder. Staying tall. by keeping that right hand close to your back and pulling your knee in super close to your chest, that big stretch. And release to your center. Uncross the right from left. Let that right knee fall out to the side in a figure four. Keeping your right knee as close as you can to the mat. Take a big inhale at your center. As you exhale, walk out your left leg, reaching towards your left toes. Head looks at your left knee. And release, sitting up tall. Extend your right leg out to meet the left. Shake it out. Pull your left knee in towards your chest. Place it over the right leg. Give that left knee a big hug. Look over your left shoulder. Staying tall. Looking as far as you can. Big twist. Release to your center. Uncross the left and right, letting that left knee fall out to the side in a figure four. Keeping as close as you can to the mat. Big inhale at your center. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching towards your toes. Head looks at your knees. Again, you might not quite be to those toes. That's okay. Just go as far as is comfortable for you. Feel the stretch. Breathe and relax into it. And release, sitting up tall. Extend your left leg out to meet the right. Shake it out. Walk your feet away from one another. So you're sitting in a wide V. Evenly on your sit bones. Take a big inhale at your center. As you exhale, walk your hands away from your body, lowering your chest towards the mat. Staying out long, walk each of your hands towards each of your toes, continuing to sink your chest towards the mat. And release, walking each of your hands up your legs to the center. Pull the soles of your feet in towards your center, towards one another. So you're sitting in a butterfly. Keep your knees as close as you can to the ground. Take a big inhale. Exhale, drop your chest towards your feet. You can use your elbows to help press down on your knees if you'd like. So you want to be thinking about keeping those knees as close as you can to the ground, as well as your chest as close as you can to your feet. Release, sitting up tall. We're going to balance. Start with one foot off the ground, whichever one you are more comfortable with. And then work to put less and less of your second foot on the ground. And if you feel ready, go ahead and lift it up to meet your first foot. So you're balancing on your tailbone, use your core, evenly on your sit bones. If you're comfortable with both your feet off the mat, see if you can bring them up to chest height. Dropping your feet down to the mat, chest towards your feet. See if you can either get those knees a little closer to the mat or your chest a little closer to your feet than you did the first time. Deep breaths, relaxing into the stretch. And release, sitting up tall. You can interlace your legs so you're seated in your most comfortable, so you're sitting crisscross style or whatever is your most comfortable seated position. Once you're there, take a big inhale, sweeping the arms up over your head, clasp your hands together at the top, and then drop them down toward your shoulder blades, keeping those elbows pointed forward. And release, bringing the hands back up over your head. Unlace your fingers, let them fall down by your sides. Let's do another set of shoulder blade squeezes, just like at the beginning. Squeeze those shoulder blades back down together. And release, again, big squeeze. And release one more time. Squeeze. And release. With your next inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, pull your elbows down to shoulder height, opening up through the chest, squeezing those shoulder blades together. And release, hands go back up over your head and down by your side. Bring your right arm across your chest. Hang on just above the elbow, relaxing the shoulder away from your ear. Look to your right. And release, switching sides. That left arm comes across your chest. Relax, shoulder hanging on just above your elbow. Head looks to the left. And release. Bring your hands on top of your knees, hinging forward, bringing your elbows up high, so bring those elbows up, drop your chest down. Bring your right shoulder towards your left knee. Release to your center, switch sides. Release to your center, roll all the way back up. Big shoulder roll at the top. One more big inhale. And exhale. Take a breath. You need to grab a drink of water, towel off, and then we're gonna come down to the mat on your back. So in your supine position. Go ahead and hug your knees in towards your chest when you get there. Taking a few deep breaths, releasing all the tension away. You can rock from side to side, forward and back, around in a circle. Whatever feels right for you. Just releasing the tension, bringing some blood flow to your spine. As you feel ready, you can grab onto the inside soles of each of your feet near your big toes and extend into a happy baby. Continuing to rock from side to side here. Release at your center. One quick hug of the knees back in towards your chest, and then extend them straight up towards the ceiling. You can hang on behind your hamstrings and point and flex your toes. Relax your feet and let them fall away from one another so that you're lying in a wide V. You can keep your hands on the outsides of your legs for support, or you can extend your arms out into a T. And release, hugging your knees in towards your chest. Drop your feet flat to the mat so that your knees are bent. Hands by your side, palms towards the ceiling. We're gonna bridge. Big inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling and hold. Squeezing your glutes, sucking your navel in towards your spine. Keep your knees in line with your hips, which are in line with your shoulders. One straight line. Few more seconds, squeeze and hold. And release, slowly lower all the way back down to the mat. Walk your feet toward one another, so they're as close as they can get. And then let your knees fall away from one another, so you're lying in a butterfly. Pull your knees back towards one another. You can use your hands on the outsides of your thighs if you need to. And then walk your feet away from your body. So you're lying in a straight line. Big inhale. Sweep the arms over your head. Quick stretch as if someone's pulling you by your fingers and toes. We're going to go into a full body roll up. Level 1, drop those hands back down by your sides. Use your elbows to help press you up to your seated position and over for your toes. Same thing on the way back down, putting those arms down, using those elbows to help release down. 2, inhale your arms over your head. Exhale, big reach up towards the ceiling before over for your toes. Nice and controlled on the way back down. We're going to do 3 more of those. Choose your level. It's level 2. Level 1, using those arms. You can always switch between the two as you need to. Got 1 more to go here. Big stretch. And relax, staying down. Take a deep breath. Pull your right knee, when your next exhale, pull your right knee in towards your chest, giving it a quick hug. Then extend it up towards the ceiling. You can hang on behind your hamstring or your calf. Rotate from your ankle. Pulling your leg in as close as you can to your body. Reverse. Relax the ankle. We're going to scissor. We're going to alternate pulling the legs up towards the ceiling. Level 1, tap the mat in between. Level 2, take the tap out. Level 3, pull your head and shoulders up off the mat. Nice and controlled. Deep breaths, inhaling one side, exhaling the other. One more each side. And then pull that left leg up towards your body. Relax the head. shoulders and right leg down to the ground. Pulling it in as close as you can, rotate from your ankle. And reverse. And relax, dropping that left knee in towards your chest. Give it a quick hug. Now we're gonna bicycle, alternating, pulling your knees in towards your chest. Keeping your low back pressed into the mat, navel sucked towards the floor. Level 2, take that tap out. Level 3, pull your head and shoulders up off the mat. Same as before, staying in control. Watch your breathing. Inhale one side, exhale the other. The next time you pull your right knee in towards your chest, hold it there, relaxing your head, shoulders, and left leg down onto the ground. Let that right knee fall over to the left side. Arms outstretched into a T. Head looks to the right. Try to keep your head and shoulders on the mat. Release to your center. Extend the right leg all the way out to meet the left. Pull the left knee in towards your chest. Let it fall over to the right side. Arms outstretched into a T. Head looks to the left. Keeping the head and shoulders as close as you can to the mat. And release to your center. Extend the left leg back out to meet the right. Big inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Reach as if someone's pulling you by your fingers and toes. Few deep breaths. With your next exhale, drop your hands down by your side. Let your head fall from side to side. Bring your head back to the center, shrug your shoulders. Pulling them up towards your ears and then as far away from your ears as you can. And relax the shoulders, wiggle your fingers. Relax your fingers, bounce your knees. Relax your knees, let your toes fall away from one another and then pull them back together. Try to get those pinky toes as close as you can to the mat. And relax your feet. One more big inhale. Reach as if someone's pulling you by your fingers and toes. Exhale. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Give them a quick hug. Rock forward and back. until you're ready to rock all the way up to your seated position, whatever's most comfortable for you. Big inhale, sweep the arms over your head. Exhale, release all the tension away. 2 more like that. Big inhale and exhale. Last one. Pressing your palms together at the top, pulling them down to your center. Thanks for coming today. See you next time.